Hi, this is Ben Gums with Tri-County Communications with a product spotlight on USB memory sticks. A USB memory stick, or thumb drive, is a handy way to save your important files like pictures, documents, and other data onto a separate storage unit, or to use to transfer between two computers. In the next few minutes I'll show you what it looks like to transfer information from your computer to the USB memory stick and how to transfer it to another computer. We'll start by finding an open USB port on the side or the front of your computer, like this one. Take the memory stick and plug it in like so. When you first plug your memory stick in, you'll see a caption open on the bottom right that says it's installing your device. When it is ready, the caption will change to say your device is ready to use, and another window will pop up in the middle of the screen that says autoplay. It usually has the brand name of your memory stick at the top, followed by a few choices down below. In this video I'm going to show what it looks like to copy files from my computer onto the memory stick, either for safekeeping or to then transfer them to another computer. I'm going to start by clicking on Open Folder to view files. This opens up my memory stick folder. It's empty right now because the memory stick is brand new and there's nothing on it. I'm going to click up at the top in the title area and hold my mouse down and drag it over to the right a little bit so I have a little bit more working space. I'm going to open another screen over here that I'm going to use to navigate to the files I want to copy over. To do that, I'll start by clicking on the Start button in the corner. This brings me a menu like this. If I want to copy over documents such as Word files, Excel spreadsheets, or PDFs, I would click on Documents. However, in my example, I'm going to copy pictures, so I'm going to click on the Pictures. This opens the Windows default location for pictures. Anything I've added to my computer with a memory chip or saved off the internet would be found here. In some cases, you may have stored your pictures or documents in another folder, such as a folder on the desktop or somewhere else on the C drive. If that is the case, you can use the menu along the left-hand side to start navigating to find those files. I happen to have a folder on my desktop where I have a number of pictures stored that I'm going to copy over. So I'm going to click on Desktop. This shows me all of the files on my desktop. I'll scroll down just a little bit and find the folder called Ben. I have a bunch of pictures in here I want to copy over. Now at this point I can do one of two things. If I want to copy the entire folder onto my memory stick and everything in it, I simply have to click on the name of the folder and hold my left mouse button down and drag the entire folder over the top of this empty space which represents my memory card. Then I just let my left mouse button go and it will begin to copy all of those files, including the folder, onto my memory card. That's it. But what if I don't want to copy everything from a particular folder over, just a few pictures or a few files? Here's what I will do. I'm going to go find another folder, for example, my class documents, and let's just say I want to only copy over the top two. It says Facebook 2015 and Internet Basics Class 2015. Those are the outlines for my upcoming Internet classes. I can either click on one at a time, hold the left mouse button down, and drag it over the top of the empty space that represents my memory card, or if I want to select more than one at a time, so I only have to go through that motion once, I will press the Control key in the lower left corner of my keyboard, and when I click additional files, they'll all stay highlighted. See how both of them are now highlighted? Now I can let my Control key go, and if I click on any one of the ones I have highlighted, hold the mouse button down, they'll both drag over to my memory stick. See how there's a number 2 on that document? Shows that there are 2 files going over there. And if you have a lot of files, let's say for example there are 100 pictures on your card and you want to move 50 of them over, you might not want to press Control for every one. You can click on the first one and then hold the Shift key down on your keyboard and click on the last one, and it highlights everything in between. Then you click on any one of them that are highlighted, hold the left mouse button down, and drag it over, and they all go at the same time. And again, when you let the left mouse button go, that's when they get copied over to the memory stick. So at this point, I could either go back to my hard drive, my desktop, wherever I've got files, and continue to find, click on to select, and move files over to my memory stick. Or if I'm finished, I can just click on the X's in the upper right corners of each screen. Now this one I had moved over, so I'll click at the top and hold the button down again, drag it back over so I can see the X, and click on it. Now I can remove the memory stick and I'm all set. So if I was to take the files that I put on my memory stick and put them on another computer, let's pretend that this is my other computer I want to copy these to, I would basically do just about the same steps, just a little bit of role reversal. I might start by opening the folder on my computer where I want to store these new files. So I might click Start. I might go to Documents, and this opens my Documents folder. If I want to create a brand new folder here to put them so I can keep things organized, I would put my mouse anywhere in the white space, click the right mouse button, and that brings up a menu that looks like this. I'd go down to New, and then I'd go up to Folder, and that creates a brand new manila folder here that says New Folder and the name is highlighted. So I would type in a name for this folder. I'll put memstick, click in the white space to lock it in, and now double click on this. This opens up my new folder that I created on my computer where I want to store the files that I just copied to my memory stick. Now I'm going to do some of the same steps I did before. I'll take my memory stick, plug it into the side of my computer. Comes up with the same type of menu that I saw before. It says the name of the brand at the top, and it has a bunch of choices. I'm going to do the same choice as before. I'm going to click Open Folder to view files. And this opens up the folder. Now the windows are overlapping a little bit, so I'm going to click at the title at the top, drag that window down, maybe click on the other one I opened, drag that up, go into the corner so that my mouse turns into two little arrows, click, hold, and drag, and that changes the size of the folder window. So what I'm basically doing is getting my folders organized a little bit so I can see them both at the same time. You don't have to do this, I just find it easier so that I can see the place where my files are on my memory stick and the empty place I want to put them on the same screen at the same time. Then all I do is I begin to select the files I want to move over to this new computer. For example, if I just wanted to move one file, like the Spring 2015 classes, I could click on it, hold the left mouse button down, and drag it over to this folder and let the button go. If I wanted to copy over more than one file, for example, a few files but not all of them, I could click on one, and then I could hold the Control key down on the lower left corner of the keyboard, and then I could click Other Files and see how they all highlight. Every one that I'm clicking while the Control key is down gets highlighted. Then I can click on any one of them, hold the left button down, and drag it back to the folder on my new computer that I want to copy them to. And again, the other way was to click on the first file, then hold Shift on the keyboard in the lower left corner, click on the last file, and it highlights everything. Then I click on any one of them that are highlighted and drag them back. And I also had a folder earlier called Ben that has a whole bunch of pictures in it. I can either open the folder to see all of the individual pictures and pick which ones I would like. For example, all of them that start with 101, maybe I'll click the first one, hold Shift, click the bottom one, and it highlights them all. I can also, while they're highlighted, here's another little technical thing for you, is hold the Control key down and keep adding a few more to what I've already highlighted. That allows you to do all your selecting at once before you move them over. However, I want to move the whole folder over, so I'm going to go back a step so I can see the whole folder, and I'm just going to click with my left mouse on the folder, drag the whole thing onto the empty space on the screen on the left, which represents a folder on my computer I want to move them to, and I let the button go. And then it copies them all there. There, now I have successfully copied pictures from my computer and files onto my memory stick, put a memory stick into the new computer, and copy them over to a space on the new computer. So I have files on all three places, both for safekeeping and for repetition. At this point I'm finished, so I'm going to click the X in the upper right corner of each screen, and I can remove my memory stick from my computer, and I am done. This has been Gums from Tri-County Communications with a spotlight on memory sticks and how to successfully copy files from your computer to a memory stick and then over to another new computer. Watch our website www.tccpro.net for other spotlight videos. Thank you.